Hello. So on many of my videos, I talk about motivation, and I talk about how motivation doesn't actually kick in until after you move, right? So that belief, I know I used to have, I don't know about you, but when I feel motivated or when I get motivated, I'll do X, Y, and Z, right? And that doesn't happen because it doesn't happen like that. You have to start, you have to move a muscle before motivation kicks in. And I wanted to talk about that a little bit because getting started is the hardest part, right? And if you think about it, like a rocket ship, when it takes off, the hardest part is leaving the atmosphere. So it takes an awful lot of power to, bring that rocket ship up into the air out of the atmosphere. Once it's out of the atmosphere, it just kind of like coasts. It needs a lot less energy, right? So it's the same thing with motivation, right? Once you get started, you don't need as much energy to continue, right? Same thing with airplanes, right? Anything that like kind of starts off, a car even, right? You start off, you have to like give it a little bit more gas, and then you can release a little bit to maintain that speed. And sometimes you can even coast, depending on the road. And so it's that initial power that I think gets a lot of people. It's the most challenging part. So you got to think to yourself, what is it that will get me, what will give me that energy? What will give me that boost to get me started so that I can coast, right? For some people, getting out of bed in the morning for work, is for money, right? They need the money to live, to survive. It's one of the reasons why we get paid. It's an incentive for people to work. Another motivation can be you don't want to let people down, whether it be your coworkers, your boss, your family members, right? Maybe they're counting on you. You don't want to disappoint them, right? Maybe you love what you do, and you know that if you don't get there, then you won't be able to enjoy and reap the benefits of what you do. There's a lot of different things, right? So, but the important thing is finding out what it is for you, making that really prevalent in your mind, either by reminding yourself with words or pictures or whatever in the morning, or whenever it is that you need to start to do something, that is what's going to drive you. That's what's going to give you that push, that energy that you need to get started. If you don't have that, well then why bother? And that's why people who are depressed and hopeless, they don't have a purpose. They don't have a point for going on, and that's why it's so dangerous. They can become suicidal because it's like, why? What's my motivation? Like, what's my push? They don't have it, or they can't see it, right? So it's really important to have that, to keep that, to nurture it, to believe it. And when you do get out of bed, when you do have that push and get going, congratulate yourself. Make it a big deal. Like, yes, you know what? It was a tough morning, but I did it. I got out of bed. I'm so glad I did. Yada, yada, yada. I know it's one of the hardest things I deal with, and for a lot of people, it's, I work at a program that a lot of people don't show up, and that's getting there is the hardest problem for them. Once they're there, they're engaged, they participate, they're great. But for a lot of people, just getting there is tremendously difficult. So you got to find that why, you got to find that purpose, you got to find that something that's going to give you that push, whatever it is, your kids, your family members, your whatever it is. So I hope this helps you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to let the people that you love know that you love them. Send them that kiss. Send them that text. Give them a kiss, a big, big hug. Oh my God. It's only Tuesday. And until next time, guys, please be well. Peace.